Construction is now complete. Welcome to the newest place to play NBA 2K24, the signature event.
It's almost time for action here in Oklahoma City. And as the Thunder arrived earlier on, and now the opening lineup for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Miracle Man is out there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
To the inside, Giddey. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Giddey's got the first basket of the game for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Over Giddey. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, right now, Drew Holiday has the defense in the sandbox, just toying with them.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Dort. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Miracle Man. That 3 off the mark. Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And the second free throw, good. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the paint, here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Passes it to Giddey. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Miracle Man, the pass to Porzingis, and it's good, 2 points.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brown. Miracle Man, the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Miracle Man. The 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Here's Miracle Man. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Miracle Man, good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
In the first 2 minutes.
Giddey against Holiday. Giddey, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
Here's Dort. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
That's confident as Dort does not turn that one down.
Here's Banton. Ball is covering. There's Brown with the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look, and see if they can keep that up.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Stevens. Brown outside. And there's the drive. And again, it's Boston converting.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Micic, the pass to Williams. Benton with the rebound. With 4 seconds on the clock, he takes it up and lays it in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Boston. Porzingis is out there with Tatum. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's Holiday. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Spurs was on a mission. He scored 32 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. And so it was another big night, something he's been doing a lot of lately, and I'm sure he's looking to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Miracle Man, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Giddy, no good.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Drew Holiday.
Drew is elite on that end of the floor. He can force turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. You think you've lost him, and he's right there with you. How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Williams. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's good from long range. Miracle Man's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
A solid facilitator. It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Giddey playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Boston. Brown, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And it's Pritchard in for Miracle Man. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Holmgren. And it's Micic in for Josh Giddey. Boston also with the sub. Horford's checked in. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the three-pointer.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Inside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the middle, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
You see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Derek White's checked in for Drew Holiday.
Derek White.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Now the pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum down low. He's against Williams. Tatum's shot is off. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Here's Pritchard. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And here's Tatum for 3. And they get it back. Dort against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Big Al wasting no time there. Nice looking shot.
Williams against Tatum. Good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Tatum. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 5.
The Celtics.
We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Here's Miracle Man, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Miracle Man's got 12 in the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Porzingis from the right block. The shot is good. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Giddey, and it's good for two.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate. With some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Okashevsky's checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey. The Thunder get it back in a new 14.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Thunder trailing by 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Wallace up on top. 6 to shoot. Giddey, no one around him. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's Miracle Man. Bangs home the trifecta. Miracle Man's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Down low, Brown the pass to Miracle Man, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And Brown is a very unselfish player, always willing to whip the ball over to an open teammate.
To the left side wing, to the middle, here's Dort, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 9 points for Lou Dort.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Miracle Man. Wallace covering. Miracle Man, no good. And Giddey gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Boston lead.
Fantastic execution in transition. The young legs of Giddey are impressive in those situations.
Here's Miracle Man. That one drops for him. Miracle Man's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Dort wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Dort kicks to Wallace. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wallace has got 5 points so far.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Here's Miracle Man. Porzingis trying to get free. And again, another one in from Miracle Man.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Brown against Dort. Back to Wallace. Passes it to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. This one for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 5. Miracle Man the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. And here's Brown. Here's Miracle Man. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Micic. From the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Horford, and it's Stevens, and at the power forward.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Brown, and another basket for Boston.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train at 225 pounds. He's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Micic, the pass to Giddey. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Micic. Rebound, Boston.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Brown. Basket good. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Josh Giddey. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said you have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. And Tatum launches it from deep. Dort grabs the miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For the 3. No good that time.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. Celtics leading by 12. And here they go. And White with the stuff.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Tatum with it. Over Williams. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dort passes to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Benton with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
They grab their own miss. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And that's simply Tatum making the hustle play, wanting it more than the opposition.
1:29 left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Tatum down low. He's guarded by Williams. And here is Brown. Tatum. Here's Porzingis. The layup missed. Thunder trailing by 14.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Miracle Man.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
To the inside, here's Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Now here's Brown. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.